Alright, so we're making a brand new character here. We can pick between the Illuvian, the Garu, or the Show. These guys don't exist here because this is a Dark Majesty era shard. So we're going to go with one of these. And basically, it matters. Your race matters here because there's items that you can only use depending on what race you are. So on and so forth like that. Equipment, things like that. For example, you might be able to equip a unarmed weapon that has, you know, great magic with much lower skill requirements with a Show because they are naturally geared toward that. So if you wanted to use staff, you'd choose them, and dagger, you would choose Illuvian. So dagger's good. I'd like to use that, but I might go with unarmed. I don't know. Let's go with. I've got to. Let's go with. Yeah, let's go with the unarmed. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so that gives you more skills. You can more stats you can put in other things. So then you can come to your attributes, right? And so you have 270 points that you can give out, and that's just what it is. You can, and this doesn't change. Whatever you do now is what you're stuck with, and it's going to be that much harder or easier to raise stats later when you get to end game. So you want them to be pretty high when you do that. You want them, the core stats anyway. I go with strength, coordination, and focus mostly. It also depends on what you're going to do. Since I chose unarmed, I really actually need quickness and not strength. So I need strength and coordination. I should go check actually. Let's go to skills. Unarmed combat is strength and coordination. So it is strength and coordination. So I do need strength and coordination. Quickness is still really good to have, but it's not excuse me. It's not really required. It's just a nice thing to have. And focus is good. If you want to have magic, you're going to want to go ahead and have some focus. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it like that. 60, let's see if I can get it. 60, 100, and that'll be 50. Then we'll go custom skills. Now because we're doing unarmed, we can specialize in that, which means we gain skill faster for 6 credits. You get 50 credits total. Because we started with it, that's less credits we have to spend just to start a character. But we're going to go down here and look at what we want to do. You also get credits as you play the game. As you level up, you'll get credits. Like at first, you get a skill credit every level you gain, and then eventually it's every 2, and then so on and so forth like that. So that's why you kind of want to plan out what you want to do. We want item enchantment to start with. I think that would be a good idea, or we could wait till level 9, I guess, to get item enchantment. That's something we could do. Let's just look at what we need. We don't really need any of that. That's nice to have, but these are usable untrained skills. We need arcane lore. That's a need. So we're already using unarmed. We don't need that. We don't need leadership. We don't need mace. We need melee D. You could live without it, but you're going to want to have it. So then it comes down to your magic. You want healing. Okay, we want to have that. Then it's a question too if you want to specialize in anything. Do you want lockpick? Okay, we want mana conversion. We're going to want that. So we have 24 available. We still want to eventually get creature. We want to get item, and we want to get life magic. So whatever you want to get now is what you should get now. I think, and whatever credits you don't use, those carry over. You can still use those later on in the game. So it's not like you lose those credits. So I could start the game right now and still use some of my 24 credits. But I think creature and item is the most useful. Why do I feel like... No, I need life. I need life for mana, item for certain things. And creature buffs all things, and then I'll get item at a low level. Something doesn't seem right. I feel like I'm missing a skill or not specializing in something. I'm not going to specialize in anything on this guy. Nothing. So it's going to be, I guess, a girl just because that's who it is right now. And this looks fine, honestly. I'm not going to customize her really at all. And we're going to start in Holtberg because that's the place I know well. Or well enough, anyway. And this is going to be Unarmed Queen. I don't know. Pharasheena. Okay. And that's going to be good. And I'm bugged out. How can one of my characters be in the world? Let me try restarting this. Oops. I launched typing of the dead. Not the intended goal. Alright, let's see. Is it picking it up now? Turbine. Yes. Okay. Whoa, why is it so big now? What's going on? I want to be able to see most of the screen. A little bit of sacrifice is fine. Okay, there we go. So now I've got it set up correctly. Alright, let's see. So I've started my character. What you can do, the first thing you can do is go through the newbie portal. You can get quite a lot of experience and things like that this way. And it's an easy thing to do. You can talk to this guy and he'll tell you the story. Well, I guess you have to talk to him to get the key or something. I don't know. There's some storyline, which the storyline Asheron's Call is pretty cool, actually. But we're not going to get into all that. I guess I should be reading what he says. Click on the calling stone. What calling stone? Let's make this a little bit bigger. He wants the application. Okay. Okay, now what? Take the key, unlock the door. Boom. So yeah, this isn't a very old MMO. There's not a huge population on this shard, but there are quite a few people that play it religiously, I guess you'd say. There's a lot of things going on in the subway. There's the subway bots to help you get around and things like that. So you can pretty much get to where you need to get to. But we're going to go through here so we can get our first few levels of experience without worrying about it too much. We're supposed to kill one of these golems. We're unarmed, so we should be able to just kind of do something. We only have 5 health though, so we could die in one or two hits. So the first thing we're going to do is raise health. Okay. So look, you raise stats and stuff like that through experience. So you can see I earned 110 experience. Now if I go to skills, I have 178 for whatever reason. Oh, okay, I have 178. Why do I have no unassigned experience? What? Oh, it awarded me no experience for that. Okay, never mind, that's why. So watch this. So I got 1,000 experience right there. Now you see I have 1,000 unassigned. That can go into skills. There you can see the cost of jump. You can go over to stats, that's the cost, and that's what you have. So the first thing we can do is let's raise this up to be bigger. We can raise health up by 5. You can see it gets more expensive every time. Endurance also raises health every time. So if it's cheaper to raise endurance, actually it's every twice. If it's cheaper to raise endurance twice, then you're better off doing that than it is to raise health, because then you also get a stamina. Either way. So let's also adjust a couple things in the menu here. While we're doing that, we can do this. So now I'm healed. I could fight these guys some more, but there's no point. We're going to carry on to the next area. I think I can anyway. Use the key. Let's see. We'll use our key. Boom. Now we can go on to the next area. The point of this also is to get some kind of weapon. Like you get a weapon at the end of this. So this guy says to go do some things. There's multiple tasks you can do. Here's one of them. One of them is to go in here and defeat these wasps. You just need to defeat one. So we'll do that. Again, people need to tell me if the volume's wrong or if anything's off, because I can't tell. So nobody says anything, so I don't know. But so once you defeat him, you get this I guess it's a wing. Take it to him. He gives you XP. He gives you something else too. I can't remember. XP and something else. This guy wants you to go to get his bellows back. These mosswort creepers have it, or one of them will. I don't know if all of them have it. And we should equip this leather armor, I guess. So you'll also notice if you look at unarmed combat, you can see it's gaining experience as I play, as I use it. So you gain skills from use and from assignment of them, from free experience points like that. That's one of the reasons I love this game, And also, in addition to that, for unarmed, if I raise strength or dex or any combination 3 times, strength or coordination, then it will also raise. So there's all these different ways for it to raise. Boom. So we've got that. And I think the last thing to do is come in here and talk to this guy. Yes, this guy. And then we get a faux weapon. We want the unarmed weapon. And then we're going to take it to somebody. Blacksmith's oil of rendering. There we go. Take it up, put it on that. So now we've made this academy weapon. 1 to 25. 1 to 2.5 bludgeoning. Now if we show it to this guy, he'll be happy and give us our final task, which is going to be to go down to this mine and do some stuff down there, because there's some bad stuff going on. These are the academies. They're supposed to be meeting and greeting all of the new people. All of the new people that join, but you can see that down here things are destroyed and stuff is going bad. So you can get some equipment, but there's really no point to get the equipment. It's not that great. These guys aren't hostile. They will not go hostile on you for whatever reason. They're hollow. I really don't like them. That means they cut through magical benefits of armor and some other things related to your weapons, I think. Like magical effects don't work, maybe. This is the one we need to kill. This one way back here in the corner. So if we can just kill him and run away, it might not even need to be this guy, and I might be making a big mistake by coming back here. Okay, he's dead. Nobody else cared, so... Yes, we got the note. Another thing we need to do real quick is raise our health while we're just sitting here. I'm going to raise this to 15. I like it to be in 5 increments. That's just how I am. And that will put us up to 20 health. So that's pretty good. We can survive some stuff now. Raise some stamina. I didn't mean to do that. I hate that. Alright. So you want to raise your core stats. If you start out with 10 endurance like I do, which I think is kind of like a hardcore way to play in a way, that's what you want to do. So that's... Let's see. Then we need to get... I think you need to talk to this guy. I think maybe we give him a note or something, and he says, oh, that's terrible, and then he tells you some stuff about different things that are happening. And then you pretty much go on from there. So it's Martine. He's the big bad. So by the time you finish this, first of all, you get this coat, right? We're going to wear this coat. It's pretty good. It's got 30 armor. Another cool thing is all the armor is broken down to different sections of the body and different armor types. So there's just a lot going on. And when you get to magic, you can bane certain armor types. You can just do all sorts of different stuff with the armor types, whether that be with magic or defense or weakness too or stuff like that. And now we're out in the world, so we can go save at a life crystal. You can take this note and kind of go on the newbie quest if you want to do that. I don't plan to do that. I don't know what I plan to do. Oh look, there's some other player here. He might be an NPC, but he looks pretty legit. So we're going to save at the save point. I can't help but move, always one of my habits. So if you move too much, it won't save though. Alright, we don't have anything to sell. We need to go to a dungeon to get some money to get stuff. We have 400 pyreals. We could buy a few things. So I need to find the healing guy. Where's the healer? So we're going to click around here until we find a healer. I think he's down here though, if I had to take a guess. Blacksmith, the tailor, the healer. Here we go. So I used to know Holberg really well. I don't know Holberg that well anymore, but... So we're going to use some of our money to buy some healing kits. How much are they? Handy and adept. Those are expensive. We'll buy a couple of those, but they should work really well. So for now, I'm going to shove them in this bag just to get rid of the stuff from my inventory. And then we're going to find a dungeon. I know there's a dungeon right over here. So this game wowed me with graphics back when it first came out in whatever year it was, 99 or 98 or whatever time frame it was. I don't even know anymore. But I loved this game, and it took nights and nights away from me. I was playing Ultima Online at the time, actually, and the salesman in Electronic Boutique, of course, which is now defunct and does not exist, got me in on this game, and I just loved it. Another cool thing, so I'm running right now. You see the speed I'm running, right? Well, my run is 65. That's a factor of quickness divided by 1. So every time you raise quickness, run will also raise. And then you can raise run directly right here. So you can eventually go very, very fast. It has a very real effect on your ability to play, or move quickly, as it were. So now we're in the Drudge Dungeon. We can start taking some stuff out, start getting some experience, which we do still have quite a bit to distribute, and we should. Probably coordination and strength, it seems, because we'll do 10 of... No, I can't do 10. Oh well, we'll get there. So since we're so spongy, we want to stay healed all the time. And we're going to focus on raising strength, coordination, stuff like that. And we're going to get stuff that we can sell. That's mainly what we want to do. This is tricky because we don't want these guys to all come after us at once, which they very well may do. So in this game, attacking takes stamina. That's just how it goes. You can see my stamina's dropping. The bigger the weapon, the bigger the attack, the more stamina. On top of that, if you're in war mode, more stamina decays. Now, you can eat food, you can crouch, you can sit, you can lay down. All those different states have different rates of stamina recovery. But if you have no stamina, you have no chance to avoid an enemy attack either. That's something to think about. So if an enemy attacks you with 0 stamina and you're in war mode, you're going to get hit. That's just how it goes. So right now we're taking advantage of the AI, because these guys could probably destroy us pretty well. We're going to take Drudge Charms, we're going to take food, we're going to take pretty much everything. So I'm going to sit down for a second to rest, because, you know, it's every tick, 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 tick. 1 tick's good enough, and then I can take out these guys. Then I should be able to get strength to 100, this to 100, yep, almost. I want it to be 110 real bad, and I want strength to be 105 so it's even. But you'll also see that my unarmed, oh shoot, so we can stop in the middle of battle. It's better, in my opinion, to get out of combat mode and heal than it is not to. So you see I'm almost up on unarmed combat. It's almost to 76. I haven't raised it, I haven't put experience into it. I have raised coordination and strength, so every 3 of those. Here, again, out of stamina. You're better off actually stopping and recovering stamina than just sitting there and attacking these guys. Now these servers are live. You can join with friends and go play this game right now. All of the quests work basically. There's tons of content, and a lot of it is soloable and a lot of fun. It definitely is. Actually, I think retail still exists, but I don't know for sure about that, Chris Rose. But this is a private server that's from the Dark Majesty era of the game, and people do play it. It doesn't have a high population or anything, but it does have a good population of really nice people that are always willing to help. I wish I could just take this last hit. But yeah, I love this game. This is my 2nd favorite MMO of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. Finally. I don't even think this is not even worth picking up, but whatever. This is a quest item. If you can get all the seed bags, you get something. Magic item. Bow. Sell this kind of stuff early on, get some money. Yeah, for some reason I thought retail still existed, but maybe it doesn't. But it's probably better if it doesn't. Retail, that game went to hell. What's this? Who's this? There's someone else here. So, again, proceed with caution. I don't really have much experience to give away. You know, I put it all into my health, and I still don't have that much. I don't have much for armor. I just have the coat that was given to me at the academy. So I have to at least come away from this. Let's see how this compares. I have 2.3 to 7. This is 2. This seems so much better. Be nice to get a shield as well. What's this hat do, in fact? Monster attunement, better to be sold or turned into a mana stone. So these guys can hit you from the back and do extra damage as well, so definitely be aware of that. Be careful. Oh man, this guy's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. So, when you die, you drop some of your stuff. Not everything. It depends on your level and things like that. Early on, you drop nothing, basically. But you do get Vitae, a Vitae penalty, 5%. So what that basically means is all of my skills and stats are reduced by 5%. So you can see it right there. Early on, it's not a big deal, but eventually it becomes a massive deal. And especially if you get it to 15, 20, 30, 40%, it can be a big problem. But early on, not a big deal. I knew that was probably going to happen. But I was close to defeating him too. So that just shows you, this is like a newbie dungeon. This is a place where newbies are at. And I just walked in there and got slaughtered. Here he is, fully healed. $13 damage. Come on, dude. What? Healing also takes stamina. If I didn't mention it. So now you've got to make sure that you restock your healing kit over here. You're going to be dead. There's a lot to take in sometimes. The guy's down to 6 hit points. Oh, come on. Just die, please. Not me. You. Man, 150 experience points, not even worth it. So that reduced my Vitae penalty. I'm down to 4% now. So that's how that works, basically. That is basically the gist of Vitae. Let's see. Let's rest for a second. There's another one of those seed bags I need to get. So certain foods will let you regenerate health and stuff quickly. Like look at my strength, or my magic. If we look at that, I didn't even think about magic. But let's do that for a second. I have these spells right now, which would all come in handy. So armor self, oh, it's armor other, that doesn't help. I can cast invulnerability self. Done. There we go. So that makes me less likely to be hit. Why are these guys, oh, it's that guy in the front. Why is he here doing this? It's so weird. So it's a long road to level 6. I don't know why it disconnects my live. I don't get it, but and still need to raise strength and coordination just so I can hit things. All this stuff will sell it. So that's pretty good. I mean, not for me, but it could be good. There's the second seed bag, I think. There's 3 total. So I wonder if I can just kind of run, go get the seed bag. No, 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 no. I don't know what that guy's doing. I don't know if he's a bot or what. I'm not trying to get him killed, but might have done that. So let's go to town, sell our stuff, and just go from there and see what we ended up with from that point. I got a few things to sell, some things that could break down for a mana stone, but I'm better off probably getting the pyreals for now. And then I can start learning some magic, because that's going to be important to start picking up as well. It'll be something I can afford cheaply soon. Let's see. Okay. So this is a general store, I think. Maybe. Armor, I don't know. So we can get rid of some of this stuff. Most of it. He won't take that. Guess that makes sense. Let's see. Still have quite a few healing kits. I might get a couple more, because the more I have of those, the better off I am. Still leaves me 1,500 pyreals. I'd like to get a couple containers is what I'd like to get. Those are going to be at the general store where I was a second ago. Taylor might have a sack. Nope, no sack. Let's see, what are you? You are the blacksmith. You might have a backpack, but probably not. Archmage, I don't think so. I think they're going to be upstairs, the guys on the top of the hill up here that are going to have the backpack. Yeah, the 3D nature of this game wowed me way back when. Loved it. Loved it. Let's see. The grocer might have it. Yep, containers. So that's one backpack. I'm gonna hold off because I want more than one backpack. More than one color. Oh, who's the one who gets the seeds? Who is that? This guy over here somewhere. Wait, who is it that wants the seeds? Alpha. Okay. Man, 5,000 a piece, not too shabby at all. There's still one more seed bag to be found down there. And there's all these items to collect for the other guy. And these are just like newbie quests. You know, that's kind of the way to think about it, is that these are the newbie quests. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to go ahead and do some more of the coordination, strength, and things like that. Whatever's cheapest, just trying to get my unarmed and stuff up. 77 is really low, but I don't want to pump directly into it. Just kind of like an old superstition I have. Get some quickness. Hey guys. Coordination. Okay, so I can get 5 more. Maybe I'm going to go with 5 more strength or 5 more endurance. Let's go with that. Then we'll even out health. And that leaves me with 25. Should be able to get 5 strength or close. Nope, really close. But so now I'm up to 25 hit points. 25 hit points, and things were going good. I've been doing this 30 minutes now. I think I might take a break and try again. I don't know if this was successful or not. I don't know. Asheron's Call is kind of a niche game, and that's really putting it lightly. So we'll see. We'll reconvene at another time. Thanks for watching, and